we've been too busy. Too busy.
You've been too busy. You've been too busy to do your hair, by the look of it.
There's nothing wrong with my hair. It's because I've not got a cap on.
That's what it is.
That is exactly
Everyone's
what it
going to
is.
look at you and go, "That's not you."
No, because I haven't got a
growing
cap.
your
And
beard
my beard's coming back though. It's coming back.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Go on.
Do you know what?
What?
As amazing as these are, I've had enough of it.
Yeah. You know, it's been an amazing summer, isn't it, with the buggies, right? So, we've done loads of racing, but to start with, some of the bigger stuff that we've done was first of all was the Popalong Rally, wasn't it, over at Mill End.
Popalong Rally. Do you know what? That was probably one of the most fun events we did. I actually quite liked the lunchbox racing on the grass track as well as the actual rally itself. It was very good.
It's a very chilled day over there.
It was,
isn't it?
And I'll tell you what, we also ticked a track off our bucket list this summer.
We did.
And that was Stopfold. We did was it their anniversary event?
We did their anniversary. I can't remember how many years now, but we did their anniversary event, which was really good. I think that track's really suits the vintage stuff, doesn't it? That track.
Yeah,
obviously
I
modern
love
stuff
running
as well.
Cougar over there with Mr. Hampson. Me and him had some brilliant races.
We had
this year.
some great times there, and it was very hot, and we took our frying pan, and that was good as well. What else did we do? Oh, we did the Popalong Vintage GP over at Hearts, one of our favourites.
That ended up being one of the biggest vintage events in the country.
I think it did at the time. Yeah,
even biggest buggy events in the country because it was over 120 drivers.
Yes,
120 cars. Sorry.
Yes. But we've done a lot. We did a lot of their club nights, didn't we?
You did more than me.
I did. I got really quite obsessive about it, but I really enjoyed it. It's a really chilled night over there racing buggies. So
you kept telling me these stories that you made the A final, but you never ever got any footage of it.
No. Well, I was busy racing.
You did do that really good interview with Harley. She's off at the Worlds at the moment.
She's off at the Worlds at the minute.
Very
talented.
talented.
Good luck to you.
Talented young lady.
She's very talented. So yeah, I did. I caught up with her and I tracked and followed her A final. Very, very good. So they were some really good events. But the latest one that we did was
you've missed the biggest one.
Oh, how can I forget that? Revival.
I think we're traumatised by the rain though. It was wet, wasn't it?
It was a real wet one, but it was a real fun one.
It was. Now I was running this. This is my Top Force Evo, and I was running it with the out of the box tyres, pretty much as a stock car can go. And on the other end of the spectrum, what car were you running?
I was running the Trick Bits YZ10R25. So cars don't come much better than that. I mean, it was all singing, all dancing, you know, all the whistles and bells and that thrown into it. And I surprised myself that
I think you surprised a lot of people.
Yeah,
it
was good. And I ended up coming fourth in the A final. They actually didn't run finals because it was too wet and too slippery, and it was a mud bath. But yeah, I was thoroughly impressed with that. I thought it was really
I was actually impressed. I think that's the best I've seen you drive.
That's very kind of you to say so. You see, people will say, yeah, but you know, the Trick Bits car is a really nice car. It's all down to the car, blah blah blah. But a certain degree of that is true because it's a good car.
The thing is, you weren't far off.
Tell him.
Was it Nick who was also running the same car?
That's right.
You weren't far off him. I think you were on the same lap.
He's a better, but he is a better driver than me.
He is. However, grass racing. If you look at any of the stuff of our Vantage racing, our short course truck racing, our Sparks racing, the DR8 days.
Yeah,
we've done more grass racing since this channel started than anything else. That was it was home.
We have got hours and hours and hours of grass racing under our belt, and some of it we don't even put on the channel. So there's loads of it that you've actually not seen. But you're absolutely right, and I think it was down to that. I honestly do. You know, it just felt so at home. You know, the car was sliding, but we all those little micro movements, and we were getting it round the right. So thoroughly enjoyed that. Again, that's organised by John Weston. Thousands of pounds raised for charity there. Parkinson's UK. So a massive shout out to John. He's done some amazing stuff over the years, and it's just a really really, really good event, right?
It is.
And I did get a little bit told off on that day.
What did you do?
Well, I had the weights in there.
Oh, the weights. The controversial.
Yeah, but rules
Not
is
stuck
rules.
in weights.
Rules is rules, and I didn't read the rule. I should have read the rule.
We didn't
book.
read the rules.
We didn't read.
I just
did
went
we?
box, stock and assumed that
know.
would fit.
But-
Whereas you had your little...
But he said, it's quite funny, because he said you can't have screw-in weights, so I took the screws out and then I stuck them in with tape just because I thought it'd be funny, and I don't think he thought it was
I
very
don't think
funny.
he found it funny.
No.
But it made for a good video,
It did
didn't
make for a good
It did.
video,
But do you know what? Shout out
Yeah.
to all the scrutineers out there, because it's a
Absolutely.
tough gig.
It's a tough gig.
It
I
is
did
a
feel
tough
sorry
gig.
for him. I know he didn't want to tell me off and that, and I think his mates are going to give him a bit of a ribbon for that. But I got a ribbon as well. To
Yeah.
be fair, I got the mick taken out of me.
You've been... How many times have people given you lead weights
Loads
now
of
when
people.
you've gone...
Yeah. They do that. But you know what? Rules are rules. Don't break them. It's a fair play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Go on.
moving on to... Is it the straw that broke the camel's back? It was like... I don't think that's quite how we're going to put it. But do you know what? It is definitely my last outdoor event of the year.
Of the year.
What a
yeah,
way to
yeah,
finish the year, though.
So it was the LC Racing Extravaganza The Return. So Darren, as he did it before, it was indoors at the DMS Club, and this time it was outdoors at one of our favourites, the Mill End track, which is a great track.
It is.
Yeah.
And there's this donut, they goes by the name of Pro Racer Mark, and he booked me in for every single class.
Yeah, I just thought it's fun. Darren rang me and he went, what's Carl do? I said, stick him in for everything. And he went, what? I said, put him in for everything. You know what he's like. And he went, are you sure about that? I went, he'd be fine with that. So you was in for everything.
Yeah, I couldn't keep up, I'm going to be honest. So I ended up focusing on 2 classes in the end. The rally car, because I like the rally cars.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen very often. So
No.
when the opportunity arises, I want to run that rally car. In fact, I was running the LC Racing PG Tips car. It would have been nice actually if you'd bought the la 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 logo. I think I would have done all right with one of those.
I should have taken that.
Should
What
have
are you
taken
doing?
it. Anyway,
It was an LC event. You had to
it
use
was,
the LC
and
car.
I used the
didn't
LC car, and then the other car, which again I don't get the opportunity to race very often, was the trophy truck, stadium trucks.
Yeah.
And again, I was kicking myself because I didn't take my ST2. That would I reckon I would have podiumed with that.
But you converted your Cougar, didn't you, into like something that not a lot of people can do
A
because
very
you can't get the parts.
rare vintage.
You've done a video on that, haven't you?
I have indeed.
Do
Yeah,
you think
I don't
it's
know.
already gone out? Or?
I don't know because I made the video, but then we did the our videos
Alright.
are all out of sync.
They
But
are a
it will be on the channel at some point, so keep an eye out for that. However,
Now-
talking about rare and vintage and old,
Now, before I talk about this car,
go on then.
I need to tell you what I run because I had a great day's racing. I run the RC10 team car,
Yeah.
right? We had the wrong tyres on it, and I'm so tired, I didn't want to buy any new ones. I ended up coming, I think, 4th in the A, so that I had a really good battle with Yeti,
bad.
with Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell.
We're quite similar in pace.
Talking
you know.
about standard though, Mr. Upton was there.
Oh,
and
yeah,
he
he's
is a bit of a vintage
He's
legend.
fast, and he's fast. His son's quick.
He
But
was very fast.
I also ran, which was probably my favourite car on the day, the LC Racing LC10 B5 version 2, which has just about come out. I think they're taking pre-orders and things like that. Might be out by the time this video's done. Don't know. And that was a rocket ship. That thing was insanely quick, and I did have the right tyres on that in the end, and I managed to get round. And
You stuffed it up in the final.
I
though,
really
didn't you?
stuffed it up in the final because I couldn't see. One of the marshals was sitting in I just couldn't see it, so I stuffed it up. But yeah, all right, it's an excuse, whatever. But if you weren't sitting there, I'd have been all right. I reckon I'd have come third. I would have beaten you, Darren.
You probably would. But
He's
you had
watching
some-
it. He's
you
on
had-
the sofa right now.
He is.
He's on a sofa. He's laughing. Stop laughing, Darren. It's
not
true.
funny.
It's going to happen. He's still laughing. Anyway.
Yeah.
So,
You need to talk
Over
about
to
that,
this, right.
Because do you know what, right? And I've been thinking about it. That is one of the nicest things I think anyone has ever witnessed.
100%.
You
So
need to like go into detail because
I'm going to tell you guys a little. I don't know. Is it a story?
No, we don't do your stories on the channel.
All right. I'm going to tell you something. So sit tight, buckle in for the next couple of minutes. So I can tell you some stuff. Right. I'm going to get all sentimental now. If you've got any music, like you can play over the top of this, like some.
You do the music.
Okay, forget the music. Right. So here's the thing, right? We've been doing Popalong RC. This is our 5th year, and we have had support from many, many people. And we've had people like Pitman Dave who gifted us the YZ10 original
Amazing.
one, right? Which is still sitting on the shelf, but it's on sort of permanent loan.
It
I would
is.
say, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
we've got a guy called RC Steve who gave me a Falcon.
Yes.
Original, old school. Mm-hmm. And we run it. We run it over at our Popalong track in
We
the
did,
summer.
and that was super fun,
Stunning.
wasn't it? Now, RC Steve is a good, I would say, good friend of me and you now. He's a fan of the channel, and he's an absolute. You know when you meet people and you go, "This person's just a good person."
It's a good egg.
Yeah, 100%. This guy is just one of your own, let's say, yeah. And I put a picture of me up, right, many years, I don't know how old I was, I don't know, 16, something like that. And I was holding, funny enough, not this car, but I was holding my own Marday Meteor, which I ran. And I ran it on a tight budget because I had no money, and that's what we kind of did back in the day. And RC Steve saw that picture, and it was my birthday, right, just before the LC racing event. And RC Steve, unbeknownst to me, with I think a little bit of help from Darren, I think Darren might have done the shops and bits and pieces, but mainly RC Steve, he put this together for me. And I will do a separate video on this because it's I haven't got enough time on this video. I want to do it properly, but this is completely original. It's got the original wiper board on there. It's even got a separate power pack there for the radio gear, and it's got your 27 megahertz system Attack SR, and he's even donned it with the old yellow flag there because it's got yellow crystal in it. So it honestly blew me away.
Just makes you smile.
I didn't know what to say.
You were actually speechless, weren't
I
you?
was speechless for the first time in my life, maybe the second time. But it was just such a nice gift. So from us to you, Steve, a heartfelt, massive thanks for that. It's one of the nicest things anybody has ever done. And we need to repay him somehow, don't we?
We do.
But he gave us the Marday Cobra as well. He's done a lot for us, you know. And as I say, when we do the channel, we meet really genuine people just for a sheer love of RC. And do you know what? This is more than a hobby for a lot of people.
It is. But do you know what? There's another person I need to say thank you to. They sent me a letter. I'm not going to read out the name of the car because I'm going to surprise you. But it says here...
I've just seen that. That's quite funny. Go on, read it out then.
Dear Cole and Pro Racer Mark, as promised, here is a... question mark. We won't tell you just yet. I originally purchased this in November 22, 2006.
What could it be?
It has sat in my collection unbuilt for 19 years. Hope you can give the girl a good home and get some proper racing in.
This sounds interesting. So what is it? What is it?
Daniel's son, that one.
Daniel. Cheers from Daniel. Where's Daniel
Now
from?
this
Daniel's,
is,
is he American?
Yeah, this
Daniel.
has come across the Atlantic.
That's American Daniel. American Daniel.
Okay.
What is it then?
It's down here. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
You haven't seen this
Get
yet,
it out. Slap it down on the desk. Put it down.
New in box.
Tamiya TRF 415. That looks...
My first ever Tamiya touring car was a 416X. This is pretty much my first ever touring car.
And that's brand new. Never been opened.
Never been opened. If I open up the box,
Show the people.
you've got a manual.
Okay.
Literally,
Wow.
it's still in the bag, boss. Look at that. All that blue bling. Look at all the E-clips. Oh. But that is it. TRF shocks.
415.
And he did actually say that he chucked a few extra spares and hop-ups in the box.
I've seen ball diffs in there and stuff.
We've got, ball diffs, a couple of those, extra belts.
Wow.
Just amazing.
Wow. We
Different
might not be
spurs.
millionaires. I don't think we're ever going to be millionaire YouTubers, but goodness me, when people get on board and help us, like, this is really quite something.
It is.
So RC Steve here with this, but this you're not having. This is mine. This is like
Okay. Well, I like to share, so we can share this one. Although I've already got the shell for this. It's the original shell that I used to run on my 416. It is. Can you remember the Mazda?
Oh really? You
The
still got
Mazda
that?
shell. Well, I've got a couple.
Yeah, I do
painted
remember.
up,
They were
brand new.
nice looking
Yeah.
shells, weren't they? They were a
Brand
little
new.
bit
So
weird
not,
now.
not quite
aren't
jelly mould, but
Yeah.
they're nice. So I think that'll be period.
they? Nice.
They call that period,
They
don't
do,
they?
yeah, they do. So, well, that's got to get built, and then we've got to find somewhere to race that. Now, you know, the only issue is that iconic dates have just come out. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, but they've cancelled this class. In the
They've
Iconic.
cancelled that class. Now, I was gonna, you might have seen, I was gonna sell my Tamiya TTO 1E because
Or give it away.
or give it away because I was gonna run something like that. I didn't know that was coming, but they're not doing that class now, so I'm not gonna give it away now. I can't.
That is a problem.
I
'cause
can't
that
afford
is
to give it away.
until you get another car that you can run at Iconic.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
what was I going to say?
I don't know.
Are there any other retro meets that we can do where we might be able to give this a little blast?
If you know of any other retro on-road meetings where we can run that car, please put it in the description. I think there probably is.
There is. I think this is called Retro RC actually, because I think Brockstow and somewhere in Germany they do an event. But need to do our research on that one, boss.
Anyway, I guess it's time to put the good old off-road buggies away and start going indoors for some good old on-road racing, don't you think?
I think so. I think
Alright
so.
then, cool.
Anyway, if you want to follow our journey through the winter, like, subscribe, hit the old ding dong bell, and hopefully we'll see you trackside soon.